Check out the Deep Blue podcast as Jarom Jordan talks with women's golf coach Carrie Roberts about the legacy of the Summer Hayes family in golf, the influence of her parents, and the decision to abandon her husband, then recent law degree, to return to BYU to coach the team.
Yeah, she abandoned the law degree, not her husband, just to be clear on that.
It does sound that way.
Yeah, who wrote that? Oh, wait, I did. Welcome back to BYU Sports Nation. Let's bring in Carrie Roberts, who abandoned her husband. No, just kidding, the law degree.
So he's still practicing law, just from home, not the building.
Yes. Yeah. We talk about it in the Deep Blue of sort of that decision to come back to BYU.
Yeah.
And that was a big moment for you. And here you are.
Huge.
Heading to the NCAA Regionals next week. So congratulations on making another NCAAs.
Yeah, thanks. We're stoked. The girls have done well. You know, they've earned it, and we're ready to go.
Let's talk about what you're in the middle of literally right now. So
where'd you come from?
Yeah, I came from practice. We're simulating a real tournament. They even have team uniforms on. We mix up the groups. And, I left on hole 6. I'll probably be back before 9, so we're good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How are we doing right now in the simulation?
They look great, yeah. Some really good shots, yeah. They're playing well. I mean, I don't know what the scores are because I was only with one group, but, it'll be close for sure. Well, we tried to make it equal, you know.
Yeah.
You're headed to the Franklin Regional.
Correct.
I already played in Knoxville, so that was a huge tournament for you. How'd that help prepare?
Good vibes. Yeah, we got good vibes. We love Tennessee. We love the food. We love the weather. We love the people. We obviously won there, so we have good vibes. So when they said Franklin, we're like, well, okay, great. Let's go. We like Tennessee. Yeah. So I've heard good things about the course. I've never played the course, but they say it's straightforward, right out in front of you, which is good for us because we can make a whole lot of birdies. So
awesome.
We did a fan fest in Nashville a couple years ago.
Okay.
Like one of the highlights of my life.
Really?
It was amazing.
Nashville's
Tennessee
cool.
is legit. Nashville's amazing.
It's amazing how many people have reached out saying they know somebody or people wanting to host us, take care of us. Oh, it's
good
incredible.
Alumni base.
It's incredible.
And leadership. We met them, and they're super
We're stoked.
organized.
So, hey, BYU Nation, let's go. Come out. Come watch us.
Support.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
9th through the 11th, which is exciting. And you talked about good vibes. Your team's playing well. You just played well in Vegas. And Nik Hutchkevich has really emerged.
Yeah,
better on the show twice the last couple months.
She's awesome.
Because she's awesome.
Yeah.
What has it been like to see her kind of become your number one?
Awesome. I mean, honestly, it's been kind of emotional for me. It's been just a highlight because she really struggled through the pandemic. You know, her game really struggled, got into some bad habits. And it was hard. It was really hard. And she never quit. She never got discouraged. I mean, obviously she was frustrated, but she just kept working and working and working, you know, and it was just like, don't give up, we'll figure it out. And she committed, went all in, and just, boom. I mean, it's awesome. When she got her first win, it was hard not to break down because it was just, that's what you do. This is why we do this, right? Is those stories, those success stories. And so it's been awesome. Yeah, she's just so tough. I mean, fierce competitor.
You got 2 other players that joined her on the all-conference team in Layla and Alicia. And so talk to us about those 3, and are they going to lead you? Like what,
absolutely.
In internationals, how they're playing so well?
Yeah, so Alicia's always been our rock, you know. I mean, if you followed us, she has been consistent, right? I mean, she's just so good. I mean, you play again, you just can't make a mistake because she's not going to make a mistake. She's always clutch. And then Leela just has the ability to just go so low. She crushes it, just hits it so far, you know, has that ability to make so many birdies. And then, honestly, our 4 and 5, I'm like, they're the ones that have come through for us. You know, Adeline was clutch early on. And, Kirsten's starting to play really well. So sounds pretty good to me. But you never know. You know, we got to go do it. You always have to earn it. So
You've been to nationals before. Recently. What will it take for this group to do it again? And you got to be what, top 4?
Top 4. Yeah, just toughness, honestly. You just got to be the toughest team and just stay in it the whole time, you know, just literally just execute your game plan, execute shot by shot. Really you just can't worry about the outcome, which is so hard, right? And just don't ever give up. That's our message, is just give everything you have on every shot and don't give up.
How do you not worry about outcome
Seriously.
in golf? Because
It's so
like when
hard.
I golf,
It's so hard.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I quadruple bogeyed again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is you just never know, right? Like, and people tell me like, gosh, you have to care less. I'm like, are you kidding me? How do I care less?
You
But
can't either.
there's no way. No.
Yeah.
And so, but you can care less about the outcome and care a lot about the process.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's what should matter to you is how well did you commit? How well did you execute? Right. That should matter to you. Because if you didn't, I mean, that's all you can control. You can't control outcome, right? Like we'd all shoot 54 if we could. I'd win everything. So it's really preaching. Like you have to matter, or it has to matter to you how well you committed on that shot. Like, right? Like, was I worried about hitting it long? Was I worried about, and did that affect you? Little things like that, like care about the effort that you gave.
Where's been the biggest progress that you've seen in these players? And you talk about, you can't always focus on the end, right? It's about the progress, and that's so important. Maybe some individuals that stand out to you that have made huge jumps in their game, or just overall as a team?
Well, that's funny that you said that because we were just watching Adeline. Adeline's wedges were kind of her weakness, and I mean, just literally, she hit a wedge shot to, she had 2 in a row inside 10 feet, and it was great because Anika, she's one of the ones like, wow, her wedges just in the last little bit have been so good, gotten so much better. So little things like that, physical improvements, trying to make those weaknesses strengths. You've seen the improvement with Kirsten. We have a great story about her driver. She gets fitted by a expensive fitter, and I love this guy. Like, he's usually right on, but he missed this driver, right? And literally her driver is just like, we're like, what in the world? That's not her. So I literally went to the pro shop. I did the same thing with Anik. I went into the pro shop, grabbed a driver that I felt like she could hit, and she's got it in the bag. I mean, just out of the pro shop. And so little improvements like that, make all the difference. And so we're just trying to get better every day any way we can.
You've been super supportive of all the BYU teams, especially the women's sports. Where does that come from? Because I know you were part of a group that went to the national championship for Jen Rockwood, and I'm imagining all of them showing up at nationals. If you make it, right? Like, come on.
Yeah, throwing that out there.
That picture's really cool, by the way.
Yeah. It's a community, right? And Diljit and us and all the female kind of coaches sat down and tried to get together, and it's just kind of grown from that, these lunches that we've had.
Is that monthly?
No. Literally
Quarterly or something?
semesterly, because everyone's so busy.
What, are you guys busy? Or?
Yeah, a little bit, right? But our next activity is golfing. So
nice.
Nice. So that should be
Who's
fun.
the best golfer?
I don't know.
You can't say yourself.
Yeah. Jen's pretty good. Rockwood's pretty good. Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah. I've never seen all of them play. I actually did see Heather and Diljit hit a few, and I could probably safely say Rockwood.
A little work.
Sorry.
Heather, a lefty, I believe.
I've never seen Holly play, though, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Tennis, then we'll have to do everybody's sport. Maybe some PKs, know.
Yes.
Some serve, some spikes. But it's fun. It's fun to be a part of a community. It's fun just to support each other, to know that they have your back because they know exactly what you're going through, right? Like, it's hard, this coaching job, and at times it's really hard. And so when, just to know that people have your back and are supporting for you, and, it's huge. It's everything.
Do you get Hattie B's when you're in Hot Chicken when
That's
you're in
what I hear.
Nashville, or do
Hattie
you
B's.
avoid messing your stomach up for it?
Seriously, right? We got to be strategic. But if you follow our BYU Women's Foodie page, BYU Women's Golf Foodies page, Instagram, I get more comments about that page than our normal Instagram.
Say it one more time.
I don't know. I think it's BYU W Golf Foodies.
What is it, Austin?
What is it, Austin?
BYU Women's Golf Foodies.
Women's Golf Foodies.
All spelled out, BYU Women's Golf Foodies page.
We'll
so
follow that.
Instagram, everyone
That's
follow. I can't tell you how many people just tell me, like, oh, I love that page. Like, and then they ask me recommendations and these cities. Like, we try to eat well, try to experience that city, and
Very cool.
it's a good time.
Being on the golf team in college, it's a good time.
It's
Hanging
a
out
good
with Carrie
time.
Roberts, it's
a good time. Yeah.
Well, congrats on all the success.
Thanks. Appreciate
We're
it.
looking
Good
forward
luck.
to next
Thanks.
week.
We're stoked.
in
Thanks. We're
Franklin.
excited. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Good luck.